Hello again and welcome to the intro video for Unit 12. Today we are talking about health problems. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we are at the doctor's office. At the doctor's office, people often have health problems. So, let's look at some vocabulary for different health problems. Starting here, a backache, a backache, an earache, an earache, a headache, a headache, a stomachache, a stomachache, a toothache, a toothache, a cold, a cold, a cough, a cough, a fever, a fever, the flu, the flu, dry eyes, and a sore throat, a sore throat. Okay, take a moment to memorize the health problems. This is Mr. McDonald. He is feeling sick. He is telling Dr. White about his symptoms. Hello, Mr. McDonald. How are you today?
Not very good, doctor.
Really? How do you feel?
I feel terrible. I'm really sick.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the matter?
Well, my head hurts. I have a terrible headache.
Uh-huh. And what else?
My throat hurts too. I have a cough and a sore throat. Ow.
Let me see your temperature.
Okay, but careful, my throat hurts.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What's wrong, doctor?
Well, you definitely have a fever. I think you have the flu.
Yeah, I feel miserable. What can I do?
Don't worry, Mr. McDonald. I'm going to give you some medicine. You're going to feel better soon.
That's good because I don't feel well at all.
Just one moment, please. I'm going to get it all now. All right, now it's time for today's grammar. And today's grammar is for when you are sick or not feeling well. Now, when we ask the question for the person, we ask generally first, how are you? How are you? Or maybe, how do you feel? How do you feel? And the person expresses their feelings and they say, for example, I feel terrible. Now, we use the verb feel and the adjective to describe the way we feel. I can say I feel terrible if I feel in a negative way, or I feel good if I feel in a positive way. But normally when we are sick, we say things like this: I feel terrible. Or maybe I don't feel well. So the negative, I don't feel, we use the adjective in a positive way to say I don't feel well. I don't feel in a good way. Or another way is to say I don't feel so great. Again, we use a positive adjective. I don't feel so great. We can also use the verb be. For example, I am sick. I am sick. So we use the verbs feel, or I don't feel, or the verb be, and the adjective to describe our feelings. Very good. So now we know the person feels terrible, and we want to know why. We want to know the specific problem. So we say, what's wrong? What's wrong? Or, what's the matter? What's the matter? These questions ask about the specific problem. And to describe the problem, we use the verb have. For example, I have, and then the specific problem. I have a headache. Again, the specific problem, what's wrong, or what's the matter, and the description. I have a headache. Very good. Okay, let's look at more adjectives. For example, we have positive adjectives like fine and good, and we also have more positive adjectives like great, terrific, fantastic. So we use these with the verbs feel and also the verb be. For example, I feel fine, or I feel great, or I am good, or I'm fantastic. The negative adjectives are things like awful, miserable, horrible, terrible. All of these are negative adjectives when we do not feel good. We also use feel and the verb to be with these adjectives. For example, I feel awful, or I feel horrible, or I'm miserable, or I'm terrible. So these are other adjectives, both positive and negative, to describe how we feel. Very good. Now it's time to practice. What are the words? How do you feel? I don't feel great. What's wrong? Or what's the matter? I have a backache. How are you? I feel sick. I feel awful. I feel miserable. I feel terrible. I feel horrible. What's the matter? I have a cold. I have the flu. How do you feel?
I don't feel well. I don't feel great.
What's the matter?
I have a stomachache.
Okay, that was Intro Unit 12, Health Problems. All right, thanks for watching and good luck.